Hello and welcome to VoiceOvaGuy's 4th vlog. Today I'm going to be talking about some of the anime that I really enjoy and some of the anime that I really hate, along with just some general things that I like and don't like. So I'm just going to fire these anime off as fast as I can, so sit tight. Why don't we start off with an oldie but a goodie. Full Metal Alchemist. In the story of Full Metal Alchemist, the two Elric brothers try to bring back their mother with the magic of the world called alchemy. It backfires terribly because it is considered a major taboo. And upon doing it, one of the brothers loses his entire body and the other one loses his arm and his leg. So they're on a journey to find the Philosopher's Stone to recover their missing body parts. It's a great anime. It's around 50 to 60 episodes long. It was made some time ago. It's an older anime, but it is extremely good. I would rate it probably about a 9 out of 10. Next, we'll jump right into Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. It is basically the same beginning story as Full Metal Alchemist, but whereas the original series kind of went off on some random tangent away from the manga, Brotherhood follows the manga way more closely, basically the same exact thing as the manga. It's probably about 5 to 10 episodes longer than the original. It is much newer with better, higher quality, and it's also a really good story. I would probably give it another 9 to a 9.5 out of 10. Next, we're going to jump into Naruto. Now, Naruto is a really controversial anime. A lot of people either love it or hate it, and I'm not talking about Shippuden. Shippuden's going to be next. This is the original Naruto. I can kind of get the idea where a lot of the Naruto haters got their idea that it's an extremely kiddish show, because the way he just believe it and all that bullshit in the very beginning of the original Naruto. And a lot of the original Naruto is actually just filler, kind of building up to Shippuden. It's not the best, but if you can weather through the first 200 episodes of Naruto to get into Shippuden, it really starts getting kicked off. But in overall, I would probably have to give the original Naruto about a 6 to a 7 out of 10. Now we're going to get into Naruto Shippuden. Now Shippuden is a lot more for adult than the regular Naruto is. Whereas Naruto is more like about friendship and how it's going to help keep everybody close, and it's the major thing that matters in the world. Shippuden introduces the concept of death, and a lot of the major characters, well, a few of them anyways, they die, and you get to see how it kind of affects the mood of all the other characters. They portray the characters extremely well. There's a lot of backstory to it. You really feel an emotional connection to a lot of them, and the story just progresses really well, along with amazing fight scenes that just go on for multiple episodes. It's reminiscent of Dragon Ball Z fight scenes, except, of course, they're actually way better because it's not just a bunch of fancy lines where people are punching and blocking. But either way, Naruto Shippuden is still ongoing right now, and probably will still be for a while, seeing as how the manga is still going and it is a ways ahead of the actual anime. I would give Naruto Shippuden a 9 to a 9.5 out of 10. I really enjoy it. Alright, now let's get into Bleach. Bleach was a really, really good anime in the very beginning, all the way up through the Soul Society arc and the Aizen arc, and all of those arcs were extremely well done. But I feel that after the Aizen arc, Bleach kind of dropped off and just couldn't deliver anymore. If I had my way, Bleach would have ended after Aizen, because I did not like nearly any of the things that they did after the Aizen arc. So, in overall, the Bleach all the way up until Aizen, I would probably rate that about an 8 to a 9 out of 10. Post Aizen, though, I'd probably have to drop that down to about a 4 and a 5, because I really do not like any of the ideas that they used after that. Alright, so let's jump into Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail has been an ongoing anime for a while. It's probably into around 170 to 200 episodes. I haven't really been following it more recently. I kind of dropped off after I got bored of watching it, kind of stopped watching anime altogether for like 6 months, and I never really picked it back up because the website I like to use for anime doesn't have it, or it doesn't have most of it, let's say. So, Fairy Tail is more for kids than most of the shows I enjoy. It is a really well-made show. It has good character development. It has a really nice plot, really nice story, and it's beautifully detailed. It's a really beautiful show. But it is for kids in the sense that the good always wins. There is never a time where a character truly loses a battle. It's always that kind of come-from-behind victory, oh, the main character is so awesome kind of thing. But they do it in a way that I think is done really well. So I would give Fairy Tail probably about an 8 out of 10. Alright, so let's dive into Hunter x Hunter. Hunter x Hunter is currently my favorite anime that's going on right now. Hunter x Hunter was originally an anime that came out a long time ago. I don't remember the exact year that it came out, but it was back in like Dragon Ball Z times. This is an older anime. But they've recently come out with a remake that started in 2011, just a couple years ago, and it's been going, and it's actually continued the story farther than the original Hunter x Hunter has, unless you want to count the OVAs, which I didn't watch. Hunter x Hunter, it follows the story of a boy named Gon as he's trying to find his dad, who is a hunter, and hunters are considered extremely powerful people that have connections all over. They have access to a ton of different kinds of information, and he makes a lot of different friends in the hunter exams. They kind of stay together and help each other through each other's problems. And right now, two of the main characters are just trying to find Gon's dad in the story. I would highly recommend watching this show. You can find it on Crunchyroll. You could probably find it on a ton of different other anime sites, but that's the main site that I use. Highly recommended it. I would give it a 10 out of 10. There has not been an episode of Hunter x Hunter since the 2011 remake, and hell, even since the original series, that I haven't enjoyed. There is no fillers. Every episode has something completely amazing in it, and I just absolutely love it. I have a lot more anime that I had on my list that I wanted to talk about, but this video is getting kind of long as it is, and I've been talking really fast through the whole thing, and it's still probably going to be about a 5 to 7 minute video. So I'm going to save those lists for tomorrow for my next vlog. It also has a lot of animes that I don't like. Pretty much all of this list were the animes that I really enjoyed. The list tomorrow has a lot of the ones that I wasn't too happy with. I'm just going to end it on a note of ranting about a couple things that kind of annoy me. First of all, people that call cartoons anime. Cartoons are not anime. Anime is short for Japanese animation, which means it has to be Japanese. So Dexter's Laboratory, Johnny Bravo, Courage the Cowardly Dog are cartoons, whereas anime, Dragon Ball Z, Inuyasha, Full Metal Alchemist, they have a more serious note behind them. They're not for 8-year-olds. A lot of anime, it really, like Death Note, encompasses death into anime, and that is not something for children. So before you call anime a cartoon, think about that. Another thing, people that call ramen noodles, I did not say that. You should shut up. Alright, so people that call ramen noodles, get it right, people! It's Japanese. They don't say ramen. This is not everybody loves ramen. Your stepmother is not going to walk through that door with your brother that's a cop and yell at you in some kind of voice because he's got a really deep voice because the actor is awesome. So that is not a thing. So I will talk to you guys later about even more anime. Enjoy the rest of your day. Out.